What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the
Greetings.
podcast.
Yes,
What's happening?
what's going on?
Yeah.
I am Jason.
I'm G.
Shima.
It's Lynden.
We got a lot to talk about this morning. So to kick things off, the coronavirus and how it's changing everything. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Well, first, we put a lot of noise on this epidemic right now. I don't know if y'all read. They said that by the end of the week, it's supposed to be in the thousands or some shit. Ooh, excuse me, I said that word.
Yeah.
My bad. I did not mean to cuss.
I did hear something like that, but I also heard something too where they said, this is just the flu again. Like someone was trying to say it's just the flu. They're trying to scare us, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what the virus is. I don't really know how serious this is. I just know every time I look up, we got some virus going around killing people.
Hey, we was talking about that in the shop, right? And Georgia did bring it up that every year, he's researched. Every year it's always something. Ain't that right, G?
Man.
Pretty much. It's always a reason for us to be scared.
Yeah, it was a West Nile. It was a measles. It's always a goddamn flu. Man, it's going to be something, man. I wonder what's going to be next year.
That being said, I don't want it. You know?
Yeah. But if you...
I don't want no smoke with the coronavirus.
No smoke.
No.
Yeah.
And as we go forward, we did update. We did talk about this previously in another episode. If you want to go back, this is an update for us. This is something that is new, but it is basically maturing very fastly and spreading.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll put the link in the video right now. So when you watch this back, the link will be here to that video. But I did notice something. Do y'all remember when the NBA was some of the players were speaking out about some of the injustices going on overseas in that area, like China and
Right. Oh, yeah.
Hong Kong.
Right,
In the off season, remember there was protesting and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you something. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right. So this is Hong Kong before the virus, right? When they were protesting. Look at this picture.
Damn, that's
Okay.
a lot of people out there, bro.
That's a lot
You
of
see
people.
that?
As
Yeah.
protesters?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were
Damn.
protesting. You see
Okay,
that?
now that's before. This is after.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Talking
that's
about clearing out a room.
Right.
yeah.
Jesus.
This is
So
something that I said.
That's worse than pepper spray.
Oh, that's
Golly.
awful.
So, you know, that's crazy how, you know, it can, and it's affecting, I think, don't we have like a travel ban too?
Yes,
No?
it's all sorts of travel regulations happening right now. As you just saw from the picture, that is like a change that we see happening, and that's not only in Hong Kong, that's worldwide. Changes, travel has been affected. The industry has hit like took like a big loss because of the virus.
Hell
spreading.
yeah. But I also heard, you know, it's just a lot of things I've been hearing, but they said it's really only killing the older folks, like the elderly and children, the same as the flu.
Mhm,
I mean, of course, the elderly are going to be affected because, you know, I'm assuming that their immune system is going to be lower than ours.
Right.
But I'm only saying that because I wonder if it's any more serious than the flu or these other things that didn't happen, but they making us more scared this time though, because it seemed like they really pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to, I don't know, is it maybe population control? Or, you feel me?
Okay.
I'm trying to speak. I don't want to say too much. I don't want nobody knocking on my door.
Now, you know what though? I think most of these diseases, they do affect the elderly and children as well. But for some reason, I was reading
Just
some
like the
article
flu.
where they were saying that children are not really catching this like that. It's mainly the older adults.
And we're not medical professionals at
I know
all.
nothing.
We're
No,
just
we're not.
speaking about what we see,
I know how to
read,
cut hair.
and talk about, you know, in the shop. So
Yeah.
as far as what we're saying, this is something that you can click and read about yourself. So, you know.
And somebody, a customer that came in last week that was cutting, who watches the podcast, he said, "Where do you guys get your topics from?" And just so everybody knows, we get our topics from our customers for the podcast. So
Yes,
we
do.
we literally get the feedback right from the people, and they tell us, hey, you guys need to touch on this or talk about this. So that's where, just to answer that question, we get it from you.
Got to give the people what they want.
Thank you for
Exactly.
helping us. Thank you. We appreciate the love.
Hey man, this is gonna be funny, but I got I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. It was like, well, black folks ain't got to worry about the coronavirus.
But
I was like, here we go, bro. Really?
Did you see the one that said, but the Henny virus they got to worry about? If a Henny one come, it's over.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I thought you was going to say, it was a whole little meme. Man.
Yeah, man.
No, I saw a video of Plies where he was kind of like telling all his homies, he was like, man, don't tell me or try to convince me that you're scared of the coronavirus and you're out here having unprotected sex.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
you ain't scared of AIDS.
Make sure you strapping it up.
You
ladies
clearly
and
not
gentlemen.
scared of dying.
Man, tell me about it.
You can find condoms anywhere. Make sure you're strapping it up. But
safety, protect yourself every way.
Hey, because
But going back to this coronavirus, we don't know, what the cure is or no one knows really what's going on. So just make sure you keep yourself healthy. Eat right, vitamin C, whatever you need to do.
Wash them hands too.
Wash them hands coming in the house.
And I'm kind of thinking too, like I want to talk to some of the older people to see if maybe we're overreacting a little bit, or has this happened before, like with other diseases? You know what I mean? Like back in the day.
Yes.
Were they keeping track of who had chicken pox and
Well, let's keep in mind the flu still kills more people every year.
That part.
Right.
So
You're damn right about that.
But I think like Devon said though the other day, he said that's true. The flu does kill more, but I think the scare right now is that they don't have the cure for this one yet.
Wait a minute, you missed it. I get it. That's what he said. I get it.
I don't know if I've passed that duration of time yet where I can start making that joke. Yeah, remember last time he kind of he made it clear, hey, not yet, nigga.
Oh yeah, you still don't know.
Oh, that's my boy though.
I don't know if they have a cure for any of this stuff though. To be real, or if they do, is it available to everybody?
No,
because everybody's still getting the flu. And my thing is, if you could cure the flu, then why do so many people die every year?
I don't think it's a cure. I think it's more or less
Your body.
Something to basically help protect so the numbers won't be so large.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's something that they can contain. You know what I mean? That's why they say that containment with the coronavirus is feasible because, we depend on science. Science helps us, and together we work to keep more people healthy than sick.
Yeah.
So
once again,
I forgot to put the topic up here.
Control. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But you know what though? Sometimes it seems like we just may have to start taking the extra step again. Like I know it may sound extreme, but we might just have to leave fast food alone. Maybe really need to start cooking every night, prepare all meals, stay out of these public restaurants with all these people dealing with your food and so many hands that go through, so many faces that go up under before it get to you. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's practical. Just being progressive. That's
right.
It's above me now.
Right. I mean, you know what I mean? It's right, that part. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, comment, call in. Let us know what you think, what's on your mind. Also, if you want to comment below and let us know if you want to, say something for the next episode, leave some suggestions. We are open. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hate.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks for all of it.
Yeah.
Switch gears.
We switching gears?
Yeah, moving right along. We do have some other things to talk about
Double
today.
standards.
Yes. Double standards.
I can do it, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can have all the women on the side. You can't have nothing on the side.
Side piece.
I'm a player. You can't be that.
Wow, you. I don't think we was going that far with it.
Now
but
you know.
Oh,
what,
that's
though?
the main
go
one.
For it. Go
hey,
for
that's
it,
the
Lynden.
first double standard that pops into mind. It's always men versus women, but it double
is.
standard is just any
Universal.
different treatment. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Right.
look at
I think
something
that
done
one is the
differently.
most annoying one, though. That one.
I think age, like being young too, because like when you're young, you might have a good thought or a good idea, but in our culture, it's like, hey, you don't you know,
Do as I say, not as I do.
seen, not heard. You know what I mean? Kids should be seen, not heard. You know, you're like, man, I got a good idea. I know how to get us out of this. And it's nope. I think that's one of them too. And then, of course, you know, when it comes to racism, you know, that's a big double standard. Certain people get away with.
That is the biggest double standard.
Yeah.
Also, I want to just point out worldwide, just in 2018, Saudi Arabia just granted women the right to drive. So that's
unbelievable.
That's definitely a double standard.
No, that's really
crazy.
That's really unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
They couldn't drive?
No.
Drive. Nope.
They just opened the movie theaters back up, you know. So it was
For
like
that one, not just for worldwide movies, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
like,
yeah.
but
They have
driving
movies, but
how long have cars been out?
Man.
shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
you take some things for granted.
Hey,
Let
I'd have
somebody,
protested
you know,
that. I'm
take
walking
their
everywhere.
drive.
Bro.
Hey, I've been helping them women protest because I do not like driving all the time. I just don't.
Yeah.
That's
That's a cold double
That's a
standard.
Yeah.
You can't drive like
Yeah.
what?
So like
that
if
makes
you
no sense.
if you driving past like a elderly woman, she walking, it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, no, you can pick her up. Never
you
mind.
can pick her up. She just can't drive.
That's
Yeah, you talking
cold.
about-
Hey, you know
there?
what's
Yeah.
cold? What if you so look, here's how my mind works, right? Now what if you are say you need to go to the hospital, you can't drive yourself and there's a woman that's right there.
Right. Yeah.
Do you squash the beef real quick and put it on pause?
Well,
and say, give me
she
some-
probably don't even know how to drive.
Maybe
Hey.
You
it's-
better off driving yourself.
Nah,
Maybe it's no beef.
I can in an emergency step on that pedal, do this. You can, man. They probably play video
What, an
games, all
emergency?
that.
So now y'all both gonna die because she gonna crash in the wall.
No, I don't think I don't think it's like that. You don't think they driving
It's
on the
some
low
adults
somewhere?
right now that can't drive. They can't drive and they got a license. So you
It's
know
like a
somebody
fight
who
club
never
for
had no
driving
training.
for women
can't
out there,
drive.
They ain't got no foreign
Ain't
parking
driving
lot.
me nowhere.
they driving on the low.
Come
Hey,
on,
man.
man.
It just got legal
Hey,
over
12
this.
o'clock.
They got K1 in the
Hey,
parking lot.
12 a.m. they in the parking lot doing donuts.
Yeah.
Nah,
Right, right.
Ain't no way in hell they don't know how to drive though.
Hey, that might be a whole look on the weekend. Like
Hey.
we finna drive.
Oh
Man.
man.
Can you
No, that's
imagine?
ignorant.
Can you imagine sneaking driving in the
Nah,
back
but
somewhere?
Grown ass woman got to sneak it.
Right. An underground driving club. Like
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
underground right here.
It's sad though
poor
because
babies.
it's always about what we do to each other. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's the whole point. It's like these double standards. Like we do some of the most stupidest things to each other and put these rules in place where that is ridiculous. you
That's yeah.
And it's
know? But I'm glad that it's over with.
Yeah, get y'all roll on legally then.
So you know they ain't flying planes then, right? That's
They may not make it to that.
nah. We need to get out. That's crazy though.
how far does culture and chauvinism go?
You said what?
How far does cultural like, beliefs and chauvinism go?
I think
Oh, man, that goes far.
They get far. Yeah, that gets
You know,
bad.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Both sides. There's female chauvinists and male chauvinists. Of course, there's
Right.
way more male chauvinism. But man, like we was having a discussion last week with our client, and she was going in. Like,
What was she saying again? Yeah.
yeah,
I heard there's some cultures, man. Is it the one like where the women gotta walk behind the man?
it's
That's
all
Like
right.
she can't even walk in
So-
front of him, or the
It's
side,
all-
or side by side.
it's all different
Right.
types of cultures.
Hey, get your ass in the back and stay back there.
Hey,
What
have you
type of
seen-
shit is that?
I've seen women drive like sitting in the back seat. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like, what the hell is that? And they may have they kid up in the front. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like that's weird. But that's their culture.
And you know
No-
what I think?
no
I think
judgment.
that what's sad is that when you benefit, hate to say it, but when you benefit from any of these double standards, I think you're less likely, as a whole, not everybody, but majority of people that benefit from the double standard seem less likely to speak out to correct it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Wait a
absolutely.
minute,
Because it's like,
let me bring. I'm on live, right? And a good friend of mine's, Maud Arnold. She's a dope ass tap dancer. She says it's impossible for females to be female chauvinists because women don't have real power. What do you feel about that?
I believe see, that conversation may take a turn, but I do feel like women on some levels are losing power in their place in society, but not so much of the double standards, but more so of the movement that's going on where, men are becoming women and different things. And
I don't want to step.
I don't want to go that way, but I do feel like women is losing their place.
As far as like power and the illusion of power or the illusion of control and the
I get it.
illusion of you having control and freedom, but
It's like when they say black people can't be racist.
Right.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
So,
well, if you say, like black people can't be racist, and which we
Yeah.
can't. All right, I see you, Ma.
Yeah.
Because why do certain barriers exist then?
Exactly.
As far as being a woman, you know what I mean? You can get so far, but not that far. It's just different things. And then when you have a female president, when you have a female doing this, it's so, oh my God, this is, certain things shouldn't have existed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that we do cherry pick, when it comes to situations like this. Just like what was the topic we had, as far as like a woman, proposing to their man. Oh, that's a man's job.
Yeah.
So
right.
some
right.
things,
You know what?
it's just cherry pick. So,
Right.
Sometimes you got to pick your battles.
Right.
It's just like dating now, and I, don't have any experience dating recently, but anyway, a lot of people that I hear, they want like their mate, as far as a female, to not have as many partners, but you know what I mean. But just like the man can go and sow his oats, whatever. But there's still, even in 2020. Stipulations around what a woman can do, except for like in Hollywood. In Hollywood, you can see people switch partners, change it up, do whatever, and it seems like it's cool. But in real life, people are really muted when it comes to speaking out against equality and double standards with dating, I believe.
That's deep. That might be a spinoff topic right there.
Exactly.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's good. You have to write that down.
Yeah. Like if you have 50 on the books, do you want your girl to have 50 bodies on the books?
Hell,
Would you be cool with that?
Nah.
No.
What?
Double standard.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Double standard.
It is a
double
double
standard.
standard.
But what about her prowess? What about her sexual freedom? What about her young time before y'all?
That's what I was just talking on. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, we need to make that
like,
right too.
You got them 50? Oh, me too. Nah.
Hey,
And it is a double standard. I mean, I'm going to acknowledge that part. It is, but that's just what it is. With that one, because we got to deal with I got to deal with the short end of the stick on some other shit too somewhere now. Somewhere down there, we gonna balance out.
And once again, that's what we cherry pick.
That's what they told the women that wanted to drive.
Right.
I do think we cherry pick on that one too. I mean,
I just said if you benefit from the double standard, you're not really tripping.
Of course.
Yeah. But so accept. So when the
point.
game worked the other way, you just that's just what it is when you don't benefit. Because there's some other double standards out there that us men don't benefit from, that women do benefit from. I'm not.
True.
See?
I'm not going because I ain't going.
I will. Like when we date, right? Of course.
Tell him, Jay.
First date, a man is supposed to pay.
Ooh. Hey, drop
It's supposed to be, and that's because that's what a man's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But why? It's 2020.
See, and I remember when we talked about this in the shop, there were some women that are like, when it comes to that area, they're not tripping on leveling the playing field. But once again, I go back to, if you benefit from something, then let's keep it going.
Exactly.
That's the way that most people are going to approach that, because
the same way he said it's 2020, she should be able to pay for it. Like, that's cool. But you do have some people, even when they're not benefiting from, the double standard, they're still about it. Like for me, if I go out to dinner on the first date, I want to pay for it. I'm always going to pay for it. I know that don't benefit me, but I'm a man. That's how I'm feeling in my heart.
And that's how I feel too.
He's absolutely right, though. It don't always have to be that way.
Right.
And I don't like when people advocate it like it got to be that way. I think it's just to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But women definitely could and spend and, should spend a little bit more money on their men.
And have a little tact. That's your opinion, but have a little tact. If you ask somebody out, don't sit here and act like you mute and don't know what to do with that wallet when it comes. You know what I mean? If somebody,
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, if you invited somebody out,
Man or woman?
man or woman, it's a
Okay.
courtesy. Don't
All
sit
right.
there
I rock with
and
that.
you know what I mean. Don't suggest like big name brands and sit there and some people lead the conversations in a way where it's like, oh, but what about this place and what about
So if a woman invites you out, should she be paying?
Duh, nigga, yeah.
I mean,
what?
I'm just saying, if she invites you out or whatever, you can start off like that. I just think that people shouldn't be sitting there judging if you go out anywhere. If you're grown and you're going out anywhere, have your Apple Pay, your wallet on you, okay?
Exactly.
Hey, it's no excuses no more.
If you invite me out, at least have your half. Damn that. Don't ask me to come out, then I'm like, man, I don't even want to talk about this.
You can't even say I forgot my wallet.
Hey,
That's
some do that.
No, not no more.
Or what if they don't invite you, but they kind of like keep hinting towards like, when we gonna go out, take me out or whatever. Like, like you the one really egging this date on, but my ass got to cover it.
Hey,
right.
Who should pay for that one?
Maybe you're too grown for that. Move them right along. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to beg nobody to take me out.
Heard that shit.
And I never did, but anyway.
Got the message.
Good message. Okay.
Yeah, so that was okay. Anyway, has social media changed dating? 3, 2, 1.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Oh,
because
man.
everybody's second option is lined up immediately.
That definitely. Everybody has a lot of options.
You can
right
contact anything on that motherfucker. So I think it's messing it up because people don't have to put in forth no effort, really. It's like, think about it. Back in the days, you had to have a phone number. You had to get in contact with a person. You had to find them. Now, you can go on social media, post something like, man, this blah, blah, blah tripping. Everybody kind of figures something going on with you.
I could tell you were passionate about that.
Yeah.
Real close to the mic.
Because
you real loud, right?
when you go to the DMs, you can see a whole, like, the beginning of the message and everything. So if a nigga game is tight, he get the right little words right within the first few before that shit go ...
You're like, ding, ding,
I'm
ding,
gonna be
ding,
honest.
ding, ding, ding.
I've never
Ring a
was
ding,
successful with social, trying to connect with somebody on social media. It's just
Hey,
face to face.
here's a question I have, right?
What's
Because
up?
I was talking to a customer last week about this, and it was explained to me that you're actually saving time. It's perfect for people that are busy, that have career oriented.
Oh, okay.
They don't have time. But when you factor in catfishing and lying and
I was just about to
manipulation,
say
aren't
that.
you kind of like wasting time? Because
yeah.
my thing is, like, when you're talking to somebody face to face, the energy is real, the vibe is real, right? So the second something goes left, you can dismiss that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Online, it's a lot less to pick up on. You have to be more.
Well, you got to be more direct from the jump.
But also,
but how long have you spent trying to figure out?
I do it
this
fast.
person.
People didn't call me crazy.
What's your method?
I demand. If we start DMing within like a day or two, you got to FaceTime me. I'm not about to keep talking to you. I don't know who you are. And if you don't run the FaceTime, then I'm on to the next.
How long did it
I'm
take
not
you?
about to talk to somebody all day, all damn day for hours upon hours. You could be a whole ass man.
But how long did it take you to come up with that method?
That's
though
deep
you wasted
right
some
there.
time.
Quick.
that's your algorithm, right?
It don't waste no time. I got to see you.
So you never got in a situation where that might have got burnt out a little bit, like where somebody didn't FaceTime with you?
Oh yeah, they did, and I just won't talk to them no more.
Okay.
I'm not wasting my time. What you hiding from? It's a phone call. We didn't got that far from communicating face to face to where everybody hiding behind this phone. I don't know. That's just not me. I'm gonna call you if I don't talk to you or FaceTime you, because I didn't have people where I didn't went all the way out on a date almost. Like they want to link up. Whoa, nigga, I'm not coming to see you or none of that until you call me or FaceTime me.
Gotcha.
Quick, real quick.
So you make it sure.
So if I end up DMing somebody right now and we talking, by the end of this day, if we keep talking, I need to FaceTime you before the night is over. I'm not gonna keep this up unless I see unless I've known you for a while and it's evident you a regular person.
What if they FaceTime you and they got the doggy nose and the ears and stuff on there?
Snapchat.
Hey
And
man,
they
'cause
like-
you can't put them
Nah.
filters on. Them filters is for real.
Don't nobody got time to be wasting, dog. There's too much shit going on out here for you to be.
Hey man,
But I think that's the older you are too. The older you are, you're more apt to not have experienced that. But I think the younger you are, you have online dating that you've experienced, people that you haven't met. You also may have experienced like harassment, or like had your picture shared. It's all kind of things that are personal now that are happening through social media, and it's just what it is right now. It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that you're absolutely right. The younger generation, that's gonna be their MO.
Yeah.
But for us, that might be in that soft spot, where we kind of in the younger generation, like we older brother and little brother at the same time. Wherever, yeah. For us, nah, we not having that.
So online dating, what do you think about like oversharing and stuff? Like, how does that affect? Does that affect your like decision on somebody, or
if they put too much on social media,
right?
Absolutely. I
so?
don't want to see too much. Like you got too much going on your social. I'm cool. Because it's just like being a lady. You don't, a woman in the streets, freaking the sheets. You don't want everybody knowing that, you out there wilding. Man too. I know I had to take
That's
down
crazy,
a lot
though.
of stuff that
So
I had
what?
on my
So
social.
what is wilding?
on my
Because
social
Meg Thee
page.
Stallion said that ain't nothing wrong with twerking if you tripping on twerking, and
I mean, that's the new era right now. Twerking, it's become a social norm right now. So, hey, if you want to twerk, hey, go for it. I mean,
Yeah.
twerking out.
Even the kids is doing it.
So look, if somebody gets your attention with twerking or an outfit they got on, and then you going down their timeline, liking all their pictures, and then you start dating that person, would you tell them, hey, shut that down?
I'm not gonna date a person that was doing
That's
that.
like double standard and social
I like a
media.
person that
that's like
carry
dating
herself.
a stripper until it stops stripping.
Yeah.
No, you knew what you was in for,
Thank
brother.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, you should never change a person.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That dude is so funny, man.
There's Russell Westbrook.
Say, what?
Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. Straight up. I don't know. This new social dating stuff. It's straight up. Above my pay grade. I don't. I need to see you face to face and interact like that.
What
I can't
else?
do on DMs and social media and Tinder and Bumble. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't have. You got to have an algorithm and know what to say and have your front page.
Hey, don't that make the breakups like real weird though too? Because when you go on with your life and y'all go different directions, that's it. A lot of times you see them, maybe if you see them, but now it's like it's right there. You could kind of see.
We got a call.
Everything going on.
Who we got?
What's that number?
Let's see.
Who is that?
Yeah.
1 second here.
We got two.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. How's it going?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are we
This is Johnny
speaking?
Be Good.
Johnny, be good. How you doing today, sir?
Good. So good morning. I want to say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We still talking about social media and dating.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Speak on it.
Okay, so I think the whole you guys have touched on a lot of important subjects about it, but I think the whole thing in a nutshell is just the fact that a lot of people are dating or going to these dates just for the likes and for the grams, and forget about the actual compatibility or actually connecting.
That's a
Ooh.
good point.
They're
That's
going out
pretty
just to
deep.
say that we're out.
That's
You
deep.
know, I see a lot of pictures or a lot of posts where people are saying we're on date night, and then the picture be of their significant other or husband, and he in his phone. So
Wow.
how is this a date night? How are we actually enjoying our time?
Right.
I think social media has definitely sullied and watered down our connections and our compatibility and just the chase in itself. Just with trying to find out about each other, seeing if we connect, and that's just my opinion on it, of course.
Nah, we appreciate your opinion, Reg. Thank you for the call in, man. That is very true.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so
Very good point.
that's a very good point
Yeah.
because a lot of what we do on social media is just for, the looks, the likes,
Yeah.
the
Just
the
the
post.
everybody wanna, feel good. They say a like and a love. I was reading somewhere where they said, those expressions or whatever, what it does to us when we get them likes, it's like hitting a blunt, nigga.
It does say here,
feels
it says
good. Like,
research suggests that some of the technical and social aspects of online dating and media may affect lying behaviors. So,
You know what? We're going to touch on this one again. That's our show for today.
All right.
thank you. Like,
Thank
share,
y'all.
subscribe. Thank
Make
you
sure
for
you like,
following
share, and
us.
subscribe.
Thank
Yes.
you. See y'all later.
Next
Follow
week.
us.
Next week.
Next week,
Yeah.
we will definitely have some more topics. If you have anything that we should be talking about, let us know.